What is going on, everybody? T-Bone coming back at you again with another mask video, technically. Um, I'm not trying to make this all YouTube-y, but if you could just, hit that like button, subscribe, notification bell, all the good YouTube stuff. Again, just help build the channel, grow, all that good stuff. Um, I'm actually coming today with a different kind of video. It's more of a, I need your help. Um, I don't know much information about this piece, and I did reach out to the mask community, but hopefully someone else out there will be able to give me some more information. So it is regarding this piece, and this is pretty cool. I mean, I can't lie, it's very cool. It's, again, the reason I'm making this, I've never seen anything like this. Um, I mean, from what you can see, it looks like a ghost face or a fantastic face or a scream, however you want to refer to it, mask. But it's obviously different. It's a cat. So, a little background behind this piece. I'm recording this after work on Friday, so it's technically Saturday or whatever. Um, but yesterday or Friday, before work, I went to a pop up flea market or like a pop up like thrift store. Um, and for those who don't know, I am local to the East Coast, and I heard about a pop up thrift store slash flea market in Montauk near like the Camp Hero or whatever it was. Um, and I thought I read some things about it, and there was some pretty cool stuff. So I'm like, let me check it out. It's a little out of the way for me, but not that much or whatever. So decided to wake up early, venture out there, and there's some cool things. There were like local farmers and all this, a whole bunch of other cool stuff. I know it was a little weird seeing like farmer stuff at like a flea market or farmer. It was weird. I don't know. It was just like a bunch of different people trying to like sell stuff. But this one woman, um, she had like a bunch of random stuff. It's like some cool stuff, but nothing that's my interest. Um, Although one thing stood out when I noticed at the end of the table, and I saw this. Now, I like to Halloween hunt sometimes. I'll go to places and look for certain Halloween things. This kind of caught my eye, but didn't, because at a quick glance from the edge of a table, it kind of just looked like a ghost face mask, which I have. I have one, so I'm like, I don't really need. I said I'll look at it just in case it's anything crazy, but I wasn't expecting anything really. So eventually, I made my way over there and I found this. Um, I looked at him like I have never seen anything like this. And I said to the woman, "Hey, do you have any answers about this thing? Like, what's the deal with this thing?" And she told me that her son, that she actually doesn't speak with anymore, um, they back in 1990, they, I guess, were making like a very low budget, like lowest of low B, like movie. Um, and this was the mask they used. It's weird because apparently I think they made a few of them, but they don't know what actually happened to them. Apparently, this is what she's telling me. Again, she hasn't spoken to her son in years or whatever, and apparently this was her son's copy. It even says it in the mask too. It's not really coming up too well, but it says Bobby 1990 copycat number one. So if it's numbered, there's got to be more copies of this thing. But I wasn't able to find anything about this. Like, I get sometimes masks are made and they're never shown, but for something like this, I don't know. I feel like there would be something out there. Um, So yeah, I mean, I just kind of asked her more about it, and that's all she really told me is that it was her son's, that he originally, apparently after the movie, he tried to erase his name out of this. I don't know how well it's going to come up, but it almost looks like it was kind of wiped away a bit. I don't know. She says he was kind of strange. Like he tried to distance himself away from this, but he said, "Mom, whatever you do, do not let this thing see the light of day." And apparently she had it sealed away. He gave it to her in like this contained, like airtight and all this, so this way it wouldn't rot or anything. Because I mean, it is in pretty good shape for a mask from 1990. I can't even lie on that. I mean, there's some imperfections and flaws, and there might be some kind of rot on the inside, or like it might be slightly melting on the nostrils on the inside. But I was kind of surprised, and because they no longer talk, she's like, I don't want anything to do with him anymore. And I found that a little weird. But I said, it's definitely a cool piece. How much would you want for it? And she said, just give me $5. And I was like, sure. And I said, that's fine. I mean, I wish I knew more about this. And she did also mention the fact, too, that apparently there was supposed to be some kind of hood, like attached to the mask. I don't know what kind of hood she's talking about. But I think she said that during production, it got like torn to shreds, or there was like too many holes for it to even be saved. So they kind of just took it off. So, I mean, that's really all I know about this thing. I mean, it's definitely a very interesting piece. And I mean, just to give you some look on the inside, it has like a elastic strap with some buckles. It's got like 2 buckles. So you can see the inside a bit. Like, obviously that's a big imperfection. Apparently this was a big imperfection. Whether it got torn like this and they tried to patch it, I have no idea. You can kind of see a little on the nose. You see how it's off. So that and it feels sticky. So that's what makes me think it's starting to melt, or it's a bit of rot. I mean, other than that, I couldn't find anything on this. So this is where I need anyone who's watching this, I need your help. Well, number one, does anybody know what this was actually from? Where was this from? What if it was actually used in a low B movie? What movie was it in? How many copies of this thing exist? And even does anybody even have one of these? Like, I feel like if someone even got their hands on this would have been a very unique piece to post about, saying, hey, look at this thing, and then give a description of the movie. So if anybody has one of these, especially with like the hood on it, I would love to see it, or even just know that someone else has this thing. Just because I think this is such a weird, interesting piece, actually. I'm very happy to add it to the collection, but it's just very unsettling in a sense, too. And it's very... And you know what I just realized, too? It says copycat. It's almost like a ghost face mask, but it's a cat. That sounds so cheesy. I could just be making this up, but I don't know. I just find that kind of funny. But I mean, yeah, I didn't want to make this video too long just because I'm asking for your help. Anybody else have this? Does anybody have any information about this? Please, feel free to reach out to me. I have my Instagram link down below. I'm not really on Twitter that much, but if you have to reach me on Twitter, I'm there. I want somebody to reach out to me and let me know if they have this, because I've come to dead ends. I did try and look up a few things, after I picked the piece up before I went to work, and even before shooting this video, I tried, and I couldn't find anything. Like, nothing. So, I don't know if it's truly was a movie piece, which that would be awesome, having another screen used piece, or if, this is, I don't know. So please, anybody out there that's watching this, help me out, help this community out. Let me know and let everyone else know what the hell this thing is. I mean, there's not even any markings on it. There's no brands, no stamps, nothing. I mean, who knows? This could just be an independent piece, but if it was marked number one, there's got to be more of these. That's all I got to think of. Yeah, I mean, if anything, if there's any other questions, or please just anything regarding this piece, reach out to me, and I'll do my best to answer any other questions you might have based on what the little I was told of it. But I'm more looking for your help. So, I mean, that's pretty much going to do it for this video. Again, just try, go in the whole YouTube thing, like, comment, subscribe, notification blah, 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 all that good stuff. But yeah, help us out. Help all of us out and give us some information regarding this piece. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much going to do it for this one. So, and I guess until next time, I'll see you guys later.